Success is different for everybody, and I think it's something that will always change and evolve over time. I can tell you, for me, 10 years ago, success would have been very different than it is for me right now. And 10 years from now, when I have a wife and kids, it will be very different once again. So, there's not one strict formula. I think it is important for us to ask ourselves those questions of what is success along the way in my business, in my family and relationships, in my community, in the charities and nonprofits that I support and appreciate. All these things that at the end of the day comprise and are the sum total of who we are. It's important to ask ourselves, what is it that helps me feel successful with these things? I do think that success makes it very hard for a lot of us because, first of all, we attach success to goals and milestones. We feel like we're successful when we finish college, or we get the job, or we hit our sales target, or we get promoted, or start a new company. But then we realize when we hit these things, when we finish college, or get the new job, or hit our sales target, all these things, when we hit them, then we're just moving the goalposts of what success is. So then we're never feeling happy or fulfilled. Then we feel like we have to get a new job or hit our new sales target. All these things make it incredibly hard to really appreciate where we are in the journey and stepping back and saying, well, wait a second. Most of life is the journey, is the uphill climb of getting to where we're trying to get and not being there yet. So stepping back and be able to appreciate where you are in the moment, wherever you are in life, is, I think, an incredibly useful tool and something that so many people don't really get, and if they could really change their life in a meaningful way. So yeah, much of success is attached to these things. So one way to not attach to those things is to look at where you are in the journey and say, this is where I am, and these are the people that I'm surrounding myself with. And for that, I'm very grateful, because at the end of the day, life is about people. It's about making a difference and leaving a legacy for the people behind us and making this world a better place for us having been here. And attaching ourselves to relationships is so incredibly valuable. And to be able to help people around us, to allow that for them to help us, to really feed off each other and to make life meaningful through them is a great way to feel successful wherever you are. So yeah, I do think a lot of success is at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, when your life's over, yeah, I think it's about leaving a legacy. It's about leaving whatever circle, whatever big or small, your family, your career, your nonprofits, all those things. It's about leaving those things better than how they were in this life, in this world, than when you found them. And it can be big, it can be small, but to show up for those things every day and to really commit to making them in this world a better place is, I think, a lot of what success is. And the rest, well, it'll unfold and take care of itself, but I think we need to ask ourselves every single day, what is success?